Wish TV, Indiana's only statewide TV news network. News 8 continues now.
It was interesting. They're giant. You're not bending over or anything. It's like a river that runs under in downtown Indianapolis.
Combined sewer overflow. Well, now that we have your attention for this week's WISHstory, we look back on a story that we've been following here for over 40 years now. First, we start off in 2005, nearly 20 years ago, when our city's sewer system was the talk of the town. The City County Council then passed a measure to raise taxes to correct the issues with the combined sewer overflow. At the time, our political reporter Jim Shella was already very aware of Indy's sewer system dynamics, and he got to tour it back in 1983.
Indianapolis has suffered through 100 years of polluted streams and flooded streets. Public Works officials say the cure won't be quick or simple.
The city acknowledges it's going to take years to turn things around, but they say one of the first things that has to happen is to stop raw sewage from flowing into places like Fall Creek.
The long-term plan would require engineers to dig a deep underground tunnel along the creek to capture sewer overflows and send them straight to treatment plants.
And that tunnel's going to take probably 10 to 15 years to be completely online. It's a large project, one of the largest projects that we're going to invest in over this 20-year program.
And if you want to know what the big dig is, it's helpful to know what was there before.
One says that when Daniel Ortega lost the election in Nicaragua, he was a better loser. At the State House, Jim Shella, Wish TV, News 8.
Jim, I know you're the State House reporter, but I like to do stories and take people places they have never been and show them things they have never seen.
It's a journey through the sewer system and eventually into the White River.
A series of stories that we called Underground Indianapolis, and we explored what's under the streets of downtown Indianapolis.
This is the Pogues Run sewer, the city's largest. And for these employees of the Department of Public Works, Pogues Run is the office. It's their job to make sure everything flows smoothly through these tunnels.
Normal rain will pretty much come up to about here, just fill the floors. Heavy rainfalls and steady rainfalls, after the various lines catch up with each other, we'll fill the tunnel to about here.
It's this infrastructure that our old storm sewers are designed to dump sewage into the regular rainwater system when it overflows.
There are basically two channels. One is sewage, one is runoff, rainwater or whatever. There are big circles in between, and if there's a big runoff, they combine. What's called a combined sewer overflow.
That big tunnel, that big opening on White River that you can literally drive a semi-truck into, it's all part of that and it all relates.
The late Congressman Andy Jacobs explained it best. He said there's a little of all of us in the White River.
There are 2,000 miles of sewers underneath Indianapolis. This one, a storm sewer, winds along a 4.5-mile route. It amounts to little more than an enclosed creek, giving rainwater a path to follow on its way to a larger stream.
Then it all dumps into White River.
Intriguing as they are, sewers and utility tunnels are not exactly unique. You can find them under any big city. But if you look below downtown Indianapolis, you will find some things that are pretty rare. Included is the city's steam system. It's one of the largest in the country.
That was the second part of the series we did on the steam system that's in the Mile Square. Most of the buildings in the Mile Square are heated by steam.
And the old coal-powered company down there, just down by Lucas, the reason they can't get rid of that is it's heating much of downtown Indianapolis, and it still is.
Indianapolis Power and Light has made it into an industry. Three steam systems in the country larger than this one. It's a system designed primarily to heat buildings, but a number of other uses for the steam have been discovered. Doctors use it to sterilize surgical tools, and computer firms use it to keep humidity at a constant level. At the Hoosier Dome, it will be used to keep snow off the roof. Steam-heated air will be fed between two layers of the dome in order to melt snow before it can accumulate. One reason steam is cheap is because the system is so old. Portions date back to the 1800s. And there is another reason IPL holds on to its customers.
If you had to build your own boiler, then you have to meet the current pollution regulations, which are stringent and getting more stringent.
What happens down here is awfully important to anything happening up here. As downtown grows and changes, developers find they need to be as aware of what's under their projects as they are of what's in the neighborhood. Jim Shelley, Channel 8 News on the scene, underground Indianapolis.
The corrective project has been called Dig Indy, but also called Indy's Big Dig. It has handed off to Citizens Energy in 2011 and has been rumbling under our feet ever since. It's projected to be completed next year, 20 years after the City County Council approved the project. You can see all of our 1983 Underground Indianapolis series, along with all of our 70th anniversary installments, online. Just scan the QR code on your screen that will take you to WISHTV.com, where we will have much more throughout the year on all of these stories. All right, coming up.